So today we're going to be talking about the thyroid. And I know we could talk for probably days on that, but we want to kind of simplify it for the public. So me and Jeannie got a list of, outline probably 12 questions/topics that we want to go into, and then some questions from our audience. So I guess, do you want to add anything before we start, before we get going on the show?
No.
Okay, we're ready to rock. In a lot of your articles in your science, you get a lot on the thyroid. So maybe you could enlighten us on why you study the thyroid so much and why you feel the thyroid hormone is so important, or the most important hormone in the body.
Okay. If looking at life in general, plants and funguses and amoebas are the organisms that apparently don't need or don't want thyroid. But as soon as you get what we think of as real animal life, that includes corals, coelenterates, echinoderms, mollusks, crustaceans, insects, just about everything that has an organization to it uses thyroid. And the basic function of thyroid is to energize cells and to give them enough energy and efficiency to allow them to differentiate so that they don't just concentrate on eating and growing the way plants and amoebas and fungi and such do. So if you look at some of the old experiments would, in an aquarium with developing frog eggs, as soon as the eggs would hatch into tadpoles, they would either add an anti-thyroid chemical or a little bit of thyroid hormone to the water. And if you added the anti-thyroid chemical, the tadpole would never turn into a frog. It would just get it to be a huge tadpole. But if you added thyroid to the aquarium, the tiny hatchling tadpole would turn into a tiny spider-like frog, just about the size of a fly, showing that the thyroid, which energizes the cells so that they use oxygen and produce a huge amount of energy, this energy allows the cells to realize their function, but when it comes on too early, they neglect to grow. So without thyroid, all you have is growth, and that's fine for amoebas and mushrooms and trees and so on. But in humans, it can lead to things like tumors and malformations and so on. So the energy production is really the basis of all organized life, and that makes the thyroid, in a sense, the main gland. Really, if you take out the pituitary gland, which people have talked about as the master gland, if many different animals, if you remove that and give them thyroid hormone, in some cases the animals live 10 times as long as normal, usually about twice as long as normal, for the lack of the pituitary gland, as long as they had adequate thyroid.